Hi, everybody. Claudia here from Fluffy Cow Coffee. As you know, we are the only coffee company in the country that supports farm animal sanctuaries, and we do so by having our weekly online, week-long fundraiser for our specific partner of the week. And this week, we're so excited to be partnering for the third time with the lovely Elle and Steph of Ellie's Potbelly Pigs. Hi, guys.
Hey, everybody.
How are you?
Doing so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so last time we chatted was since January of 23. So tell me all about what has been going on for the past couple years with Ellie's Potbellies.
That's been a long time.
It's a long time. You could go more recent and go back.
We've had quite a few new intakes since then. I think last year was 30, and 24 was 39 new intakes for pigs. Yeah. So it's been busy. It's been busy cleaning up after hurricanes, cleaning up after tornadoes, cleaning up after rain. We got some snow about a month ago here, which was very welcomed on our part. Everybody else was like, ah! But we were dancing. Yeah, we were happy for it. But yeah, just, trucking along, doing our thing.
Now, how many pigs do you have right now?
I recently did a count for moving purposes so we could figure out transport, and we have just over 100 pigs right now.
Oh my God.
I know.
When you guys relocated from Utah to Georgia, near the border of Florida, as I recall.
That's right.
Yep.
How many pigs did you have at that point?
I don't remember.
It was, I want to say 30, maybe 40.
Okay. So you guys have really done a kick-ass job in the pig saving arena since you landed in Georgia.
Not just pigs. We have just over 200 total souls that live here. It's just over half of that is pigs.
Yeah.
And so, what other species? Talk to me.
Go for it.
Sheep, cows, chickens, dogs, cats,
guinea pigs, bunnies, cats. Did we say cats?
Yeah, we said cats.
I think that's it.
How many sheep, goats, and cows?
No goats.
I wish we had goats.
Yeah, she wants goats, but there's no goats around here that need help. Thank goodness. Now that I said that, though.
Yeah. Now they're
right
at our door.
There are 7 sheep, 4 cows.
Yeah. Look, and then the rest are. We've got 17 dogs.
30-ish
No
cats.
way.
30. Yeah.
Oh yeah. South
All
Georgia.
right, hold on, ladies. Okay. The 17 dogs. Now, are all the animals that live with you, are they in sanctuary or are some available for adoption?
The dogs are available for adoption. We actually got fortunate enough that we're going to be taking 3 of them to Utah. They found a home. So
with the awesomest guy.
Yeah. So we're excited about that. But yeah, the dogs are definitely up for adoption.
Is this, it's been a minute, like, as you know, it's been a minute since we've chatted. So is this a number of dogs and cats new, or is this always the thing?
Yeah, cats are not new. I love cats. I will take as many cats as there are. But dogs, when you have pigs that are prey animals and birds, you don't really want a bunch of dogs. But Georgia has gifted us with gate drop-offs of dogs. And what are we going to do? Yeah, what are we going to do? So we have this many dogs, and we've had this many dogs for a little over a year. Yeah. And we've tried to find homes for them. So we just, they have their own area. They have their own heated, air-conditioned house, and they're part of the crew. But yeah, it would be great to see them all in a family.
But you're not like out there telling the world that you're Ellie's Potbellies rescue for dogs too.
Nope.
No.
This is just something that's happened to you.
Yes.
Your dogs have been just dumped outside of your property and you take them.
That's right. I actually, I had to change our address on our Facebook page because everyone was just kept dropping off dogs. So
So
Oh,
yeah,
my
now
Lord.
that's another reason why we've kind of hidden here, because you get
Yeah.
dogs dropped off, and we love dogs. Dogs are fantastic, but a lot of dogs, when you're not set up for a lot of dogs,
Yeah.
Yes.
is a lot. But
That
yeah.
is a lot. And like,
Lot.
and are they of a particular mixture? I mean, are they like, you know how some areas are super, you have a lot of Chihuahuas, you have a lot of pity mixes, you have a lot of working dog, herding animals.
Mhm.
What
Yeah.
kind of dogs are you getting
The pity
in
mixes,
Georgia?
that's exactly it. A lot of the pit mixes.
Yeah.
And then
Pitties. Okay.
you still see people posting, my dog just had a litter, and it's like, oh my God, the lack of spay and neuter around here is just
Yeah.
mind boggling.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yep.
All right, so let's talk about the pigs and the farm animals, because
Yeah.
it's a Fluffy Cow fundraiser, not a Hugo.
Let's do it.
Yes. Okay. So now you have grown from 30 something to over almost 200 animals
Mhm.
in not that long a time. Are you maxed out on your property at this point?
We got 20 acres, so I wouldn't say we're maxed out on our property.
Mhm.
And I wouldn't say we're maxed out mentally either. We have a pretty efficient system, but we do want to get out of here. So we're being very selective at this point.
Yeah.
What situations we step in on.
Sure.
And this past year, it's mostly been helping sanctuaries who are shutting down. Sad enough.
Mhm.
So those have been the situations we've helped with
Yeah.
this
Oh,
past
I'm
year.
sorry to hear that. I'm
I know.
sorry to hear that. The
Yep.
sanctuary's shutting down.
Mhm.
But I gotta say, in all the time I've been doing this, I don't recall anybody ever saying we have more room.
Well, we do. We have more room, but the more we take, the more we have to move, which is,
That's right.
fine
Yeah.
in a way. But I
Right.
don't think we'll ever say, "Oh my God, we've got too many." As long as we can do it,
Yeah.
then we're gonna do it.
I mean, honestly, you have more room and you have such a system in place that you have more bandwidth as well, which is extraordinary. So you guys get huge kudos, like massive kudos.
Thanks,
Is all
Claudia,
I'm
but
saying.
no more dog bandwidth. People, hear us.
Yeah.
No more
No,
dogs.
no more dog bandwidth for sure. And now, are you two physically driving to Utah for the dogs?
I probably will, or he'll come and get him. We're not quite sure yet on the logistics of it, but yeah, one way or another, it doesn't matter. I'd be happy to drive him
Yeah.
unless he wants to come hang out and see. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
That's great. That's just great. So now talk to me about your plans to relocate back to Utah. Like I know there's some of the whys behind it, but does it have something to do in part due to the weather difference?
I'll let you answer that one.
Yes.
Right, because I mean, what I'm saying, when I ask that question, what I'm getting at is you guys had Ellie's Potbellies in a very different climate from the climate you moved these animals to,
Yeah.
which is a whole nother learning curve, right? It's a
Yeah.
whole nother learning
Yeah.
curve
It's
on
wild.
how to keep animals healthy and happy and medically, up to date in such a different climate.
Yep.
Yeah. It's so different. Everything. Like even from like the medications they need and just it's crazy out here. The sicknesses they get out here compared to like drier climates, it's wild. We were
Yep.
just talking about that today. But yeah, the weather is one of the factors. It's just
Yeah.
not. It's just not.
It's not conducive to inner peace,
Yeah.
Claudia. It makes you want to freak out every
Yeah.
time there's a storm or every time there's a tornado watch. And they always happen at night too. Always at night. So you're up all night in the shelter.
Yeah, and it's been pretty active like this week alone.
Yeah.
It has.
I saw the weather. I saw the weather like 2 nights ago. I'm like,
When you see that, I want you to imagine us all crammed into a storm shelter because that's where we are. Everybody who fits. Yep. We have to batten down the hatches in the shipping containers for the animals and then do it for ourselves. It's a whole thing. And I'd rather just, prep for snow.
Now, have you been, I mean, I know you also went to a very different climate socially
Yes.
in Georgia. And I know you had been here a good amount of time, and you had your fan base and you had your people. Has it been difficult to find your people in Georgia and a fan base to support? Because I think what you're doing, where you're doing it, is probably very much like very odd.
Oh yeah, they're not
Yeah.
ready for this.
Mm-mm.
They can't save their cats and dogs, so they're definitely not ready for farm animals. And that's okay. Everyone's at their own place in the whole journey. But no, we found a couple people that are so our people. Like, we are taking them with us when we go if they want to and they know it. But other than that, like the community, there's not any. And that's been a big thing that we've missed is the the community, our friends, people that are, they don't think we're nuts for having the mission that we
Right.
have. So
Right.
yeah, social climate, all the above.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Yeah. Well, you had to do what you had to do
We did.
at the time you had to do it.
Yep.
And you did a great job, obviously, because you tripled your impact
Huh?
in a move to Georgia.
Yeah.
Now we just got to get you back to Utah,
Yep.
where you can keep doing the good work.
Right. That's right. And I don't regret it. This place, it saved us from an inevitable situation where we couldn't have gone anywhere else in the world. This was the only place we could have gone with all these guys. And we've tried to make the best of it and help where we can. And obviously we have with all the new animals that we have. But yeah, it's time, but it's going to be different this time. Last time it was a hot rush, like, let's get out of here and building fencing while we're moving. We're not doing that this time. We're getting the
Right.
place set up and then coming so that everything is ready. It's kind of a blessing to get to start over 3 times. This will be our 3rd time to get to start over. And you get it perfect, at some
Right,
point.
right. I mean, you definitely learn.
Yeah. 3rd time really might be the charm. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to start again, hopefully for the last time, but
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be the last time. Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm getting a little tired of the learning experiences, though. I just kind of want life to just cruise along a little bit without hitting me with this, another bad decision I made and how much it cost.
That's very true. Yeah, that's why we're being a little more careful this time. While I'd like to pick up and pack everybody now and get out of here before hurricane season, we're going to ride it out and make sure that it is the right place, that we can exist with all of our animals and everything that we want to do for growth. And that's really we're in the vetting phase right now, but we're far into it, and we're not going to go, oh, this is too much, and give up. We're definitely coming home.
I'm so excited. We can't wait to see you back.
Yeah, can't wait to see you at the farm throwing some stuff.
I know, particularly in Southern Utah. I go to Southern Utah a good 4 or 5 times a year.
Well, see, there you
Okay,
go. You're going to be throwing
perfect.
apples and cucumber, who knows what.
Yeah, I'll be petting on those pigs.
You sure will.
I'll be petting on those cows. And I'll be petting on those dogs. You know I love dogs.
I bet we find them homes pretty quickly once we get back there.
Yeah.
Well,
I think so. Now,
Yep.
okay, ladies. So now this is our 3rd fundraiser, and the last one was last year, not 2 years ago. So it's been a year, and you've done an amazing job under pretty extraordinarily trying circumstances.
thank you.
Thank you.
Which, not for nothing, is like the deal in farm animal sanctuary life,
Yeah.
right? I mean, everybody who does what you do are extraordinary people.
Absolutely.
Because we're constantly having to adjust and react, and it's 24/7. It's nonstop.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you get such kudos, and you get such kudos for tripling your impact. It's amazing. Now tell me, okay, so it's the 3rd fundraiser. It's Thursday. We have, as your fan base probably knows, because we've been through this a few times, but your fan base doesn't know, we have new packaging, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's so
It's
cute.
So wait until your fans get incognito dark roast or the pot chickens light roast.
That's my favorite. That's on auto ship here to the house. So
Yeah.
you guys,
Or-
that's the cutest.
Or smart espresso.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah. So anyway, just to remind the fans, we donate $2.50 for every single item sold during the course of this week-long fundraiser that began Monday and Sunday at midnight. And we want to get your friends to buy. You have a shortened URL already, so that if your fan base, should they choose to have a subscription or buy again outside of the fundraiser, we will continue to donate to you into the future if they use the shortened URL. So we want to get that word out, but we have 3.5 more days and we need to get the word out so that people will buy so that I can write you a big old check on Monday. But here's the big question. What are you going to do? What kind of impact would like 300 to 500 have? Go.
You are going to help us do the biggest, best see you later South Georgia garden ever, because it's supposed to grow like crazy here, right? And I want to feed these guys a ton of produce. So we priced it all out. What we're going to need is $326. That's all we need to raise to plant all of the tomatoes and watermelons and pumpkins and cucumbers that these guys could ever need, so we don't have to look for it, because you can't find it in the community in bulk. So we'll just
Right.
there you go.
You're probably in a community that's kind of like a food desert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. Even though you're surrounded by farms and fields and growers, you can't get it in pallets, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
And I was always doing fundraisers last year for like watermelons and pumpkins and spending well into the hundreds of dollars for that. So to have a garden where we can,
a big one though.
yeah,
It's gonna be big.
I love that. I love that so much. And what I love also is how specific you are.
Yeah.
Right? Like last time, I think we did the French drain for the pigs.
Yep.
And so now this time we're going to do a big old garden
Yep.
for the animals, for pumpkins, squash.
Yep.
What else? Watermelon.
watermelon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
So that you can grow your own and don't have to try to find pallets elsewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they need it. They need that kind of thing to supplement their pig grain, their pig pellets. And we have to spend so much money every summer for it because they have to have it. So we're just going to grow it. I bought a big tiller for my tractor. I bought that. I cannot wait. I got the irrigation. So now we just need the seeds. And that's what the 326 will be for. But yeah, I am, I admit I'm a little bit of a planner. I like to know what things are going to cost and how long they're going to take. So yeah, whenever you ask me, I know.
That's awesome.
That's it.
It's
Yeah.
also awesome because it's very specific for your fans.
Yep.
To know exactly what you want to do.
Buy
Like
coffee.
buy coffee so I can so I can grow vegetables for the residents.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's good coffee, and it's not good coffee. It is the best coffee.
It is damn good coffee.
It really
It
is.
really, yeah, it really is.
It got her drinking coffee. She's
Yeah.
never drank coffee her whole life. She's always said it was gross.
It's true.
She drinks the plot chickens. She does.
Oh, awesome. Okay, great. I was on the phone last week with somebody who was considering, a B2B, account with us.
Yeah.
And I'd shipped him coffee, and he said he had never tasted a dark roast as good as ours.
Yep, it's true. It's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Buy coffee.
Yep.
Plant a tomato.
Buy coffee, plant veggie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Buy coffee, plant fruit. Buy coffee. Oh, hello.
I'm sorry. Uh-oh.
We got
have
to
a pig.
readjusting.
Yeah.
Hey, Beline, it's okay.
Buy coffee, feed the babies.
That's
Look
right.
at that baby. Who is that next to you?
That's which one?
This
So we
is
have
Archie.
Yeah, that's Archie, and then we have two others. The one that knocked down the phone. So we have three disabled pigs inside is who we're sitting with right now.
Yeah.
You guys are the best. I really hope. I really, really, really want to write you a check for the for the new garden?
That would
We
be
want you to
amazing.
too.
Yeah.
Everybody buy coffee.
Yep.
All right, now, ladies, I'm gonna charge you with getting the word out. You got 3.5 more days. We got to get people to buy. We have tons of species-specific swag. If you'd like that and you don't drink coffee, there's lots of ways, lots of things one can buy, and we want to write you a big old check on Monday because we want to feed those babies all summer and
Yes.
get you. But more importantly, we want to get you back to Utah.
Well, if I don't have to spend money on produce, I can buy the things I need to get us home, like a big 5-horse trailer.
Yeah.
So see, it all plays in together.
Yeah, you're very much a planner, Missy.
Oh, definitely. So let's get a garden.
Yep.
Let's get a garden. That's going to be our call to action. Let's get a garden. All right, you guys, we have 3.5 more days, so we're going to get a garden. And I hope I write you a big old check on Monday.
Woo!
Now, have a great weekend, and fingers crossed that the weather doesn't go all
Oh my gosh.
sideways.
Thank
on
you.
Yeah,
We
thank
appreciate that. Yeah.
All right, we'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you soon. If not, and then we'll probably do this again next year.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Heck
And
yeah.
hopefully you'll be
Except
here.
next time you'll be sitting next to us and we'll just all three be right.
That'll be the plan. I'll go to Southern Utah and we'll do it live on site.
That would be
Yeah.
amazing.
That's what it's going to be.
Let's- Yeah.
Manifest.
Oh, I would love that. I would love that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for everything you do. You're doing a wonderful job. I'm so thrilled you're coming back. But in the meantime, we got to get you that garden and get those watermelons and tomatoes and everything being raised for those beautiful residents of yours.
Thank you. Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Thanks, everyone.
All right. Have a great weekend.
All right.
Okay, you
Bye-bye.
too.